performance of a freshman knob at the Citadel was, I guess, pretty impressive tonight against you guys.
You got to give Logan Cribb credit. He did a super job. He mixed a little bit. We hit too many balls in the air, but they played good defense. He pitched really well, and he certainly kept us at bay. Did a really nice job.
Were you thinking something was going to happen in the ninth? You load the base there, no outs.
Well, we had our chances, but then again, they did a nice job out of the bullpen, especially Clarkson came in, got a couple breaking balls in. He snuck a couple fastballs on the inside. We weren't able to get a hit there. Roll chases ball 4, which would have given us a run, but that's part of the game. They did a nice job when they needed to.
You guys scored 8 runs this weekend. You struggled to score tonight. Any concerns at all offensively heading into?
Well, I've been concerned about our offense for a long time. It didn't just start tonight. We haven't scored a lot of runs the entire year. We've been very fortunate because of our pitching staff and good defense, but we just haven't been an offensive juggernaut. We have better games than others, but we haven't scored a lot of runs, and I don't expect us to all of a sudden be a team that's going to score 10 a game. But we got to do a better job than not scratching. You got to try to get some runs.
Did you consider using Adrian at all in the ninth?
He's banged up a little bit, and it's one of those things you'd like to have him in there, but you also want to protect him a little bit too. So he was anxious to get in, but I decided to hold him out.
Will he be available Friday?
I think he's going to try to play. I'm not sure right now, but we got 2 more days, and hopefully he'll feel good enough to play.
A lot of bullpen work tonight, Coach. You just trying to get some guys some work tonight?
No, we weren't trying to get any guys any work. We were just trying to win the game. And our pitchers did a nice job. Not too happy about Stephen Neff balking and costing us a run there, but we did a good job. We only allowed 2. Now we didn't score any, but our pitchers did a nice job and gave us a chance to win.
Jake Williams, can you say anything more about what?
It's very unfortunate. I'm really disappointed. We didn't need that situation to arise, but that's the way it is, and he's suspended.
Not having him and Morales tonight clearly didn't help.
Well, no, it didn't help, but I don't know if it made any difference. Logan would have gotten those guys out too. So they did a nice job, and they had some guys out of lineup. They got some guys hurt. That's part of the game, and we'll just try to be a little better on Friday.
What does it say just about Freddie and what he's done with the Citadel? Obviously, that year in, year out, they could really compete with you guys, especially here at the Joe.
Well, they've been as many regionals as most people. They're good every single year, and they were a little bit quiet a few weeks ago, but they got it going. They won 2 out of 3 this weekend, and now 3 out of 4 are headed for the weekend against Furman. They're starting to find themselves a little bit, and they'll be tough to beat down the stretch.
Coach, I missed what you had to say about Logan Cribb. Can you kind of sum up?
He just did a super job. He was able to mix his pitches, and we hit too many balls in the air, but that was probably by design on his part. We took some pretty good swings, but we didn't get anything to show for it. You got to tip your hat to Logan Cribb for the way he pitched tonight. Incredible performance.
All right, thank you.